Hi Virgo! Welcome to your mid-August 2020 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Virgo, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe and healthy whenever you are guided to watch this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you gain some insight and clarity that you seek by watching this video in regards to your love life. And if you've been subscribing to me for a bit, whether that's a few weeks, months, maybe a whole year since I started the channel, welcome back, you guys. Thank you for all your love and support of myself and the channel. I read all your comments, your DMs, your emails, and really, I'm blown away by all the love and support. So thank you guys so much for your positive engagement with the channel. So let's begin. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement you feel guided to watch for the sign of Virgo. This is not going to resonate with every Virgo that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them the most, and that's how my intuition and guides prioritize the messages that I provide during these readings. If this reading is not for you, Virgo, I highly suggest checking your other signs and different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky currently, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Hi cross watchers, you are very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Virgo and cross watchers, it's important to remember that energy is fluid. Therefore, I may be describing certain situations where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and if that's the case, you are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles. But because this is a Virgo reading, I will make Virgo the main subject of the reading. Finally, Virgo, it's important to remember that this reading is general. Therefore, not every message in this reading may be for you, and that's completely okay. Please only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. Alright, Virgo, let's get started. Alright, let's get started. So Virgo, I'm going to ask for an energy to come through in or around your energetic field that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you. Please know, Virgo, you don't have to be in a romantic relationship or in a relationship in general for this reading to resonate with you. It's just, I'm asking for an energy to come through that has romantic feelings for you. Ooh, Virgo. So we do have the Three of Wands, Aries energy, and we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. I feel like you guys, for those of you that watched the last reading, I think that was in the same exact placement as before. So some of you, this is the same energy kind of carrying through. But Virgo, they feel alive when they're with you. They feel excited, like butterflies in their stomach when they're around you. They want more from this. And with you, there's a certain magic to you that keeps them wanting more, keeps on craving more for you. I mean, some of you, I feel even someone may be manifesting a return of you, Virgo, or for you to come back into their lives in some way. I gotta say that's for some, not all. But Virgo, what they feel for you is passion, excitement, adventure. I mean, there's really something about you that keeps on drawing them back to you. I mean, Virgo, you're a master manifester in yourself. I feel as if with this person, it seems that you do everything in a way that they don't figure out how you know, or it's like you have perfect timing with everything. You know this person's you know exactly what to do to get this person to want you even more, is the best way to describe it. We'll keep on pulling some more cards to get more information out there, but Virgo, they really can't get enough of you. When you leave, they want to know when you'll be coming back. When you guys don't talk for a bit, they wait on that message for you to reach out to them. They just, I feel like for some of them, they can't stand being apart from you, Virgo. Ooh, yeah. Virgo, wow, 9 of Swords energy. With 6 of Swords. Wow, Virgo. They really hope that you, for some reason, and again, different messages for different people, but for some reason that you're not completely over this, that you have moved on. Because, you know, even if you guys met a long time ago, it's like the feelings they had when they first met you or when they first started to get to know you is still that alive, is still that present. Nothing's changed about how they feel about you, no matter how much time has gone on. They really hope you feel the same way. They really hope that you think about them as much as they think about you. Yeah. So Virgo, at the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers card, Gemini energy. I also feel Taurus energy with this card, as not every tarot reader does, but I do. So you could be connected to a Gemini or a Taurus, or you could have those signs in your chart. Someone loves you, Virgo. Someone has profound feelings for you. Someone feels that at the very least, you're their soulmate. The love that they have for you hasn't been the same with anyone else, if you guys have been in separation. Or the experience and love that they've had with you is something that has forever changed them or forever left an impression. They're still in love with you. Someone needs to hear that. I feel like, Virgo, the first kiss you had with this person, it was like so out of the blue or so unexpected, or just at like the perfect time. I don't know why I keep on getting this like perfect timing type of thing, but they just had to kiss you right then, right there, even if there was tons of people around, even if something significant was happening in front of you guys, or if even you were just walking to get to your car and they just pulled you aside and kissed you. It's because the feelings they have for you are just so profound. I even feel like, I don't know, there's some sort of like restaurant or maybe even like an apartment complex that has like archways like this, where there's been some, you know, kisses or some conversations, or that could just be confirmation if it is someone's townhouse or apartment. You guys are definitely known for PDA. Not all, obviously, but some definitely, like, they didn't care who was watching. They were going to show how much they loved you, and they would kiss you, even make out with you right then and there, and some of you were like, whoa, here? Really? But they just couldn't control it. They're in love. Hard. They're in love with you. So let's get into this, Virgo. Oops. How they feel about you, Virgo, is the 3 of Wands energy, Aries energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. You could have Aries in your chart. This is excitement. This is passion. This is fulfillment. But this is wanting more. So much more. I mean, yeah, it's like they can't control themselves when they're around you, Virgo. They have to be touching you in some way. You know, whether that is holding your hand, touching your thigh, caressing your back, kissing your neck. They just can't keep their hands off of you. They want more from this. And those of you maybe where some of you are not in contact with this person any longer or much longer, they're manifesting you to come back in their lives because they do miss you and they do have a lot of passion for you. I feel with this card that someone's planning something here too. I don't know if someone's planning for something around your birthday. By the way, happy early birthday to my beautiful Virgos who are turning a whole nother year this month. But I feel as if there's some sort, maybe even they're planning a return, Virgo, that you didn't expect. But overall, and for the majority of you, most of you, they're planning something and they want something more than what it is between the two of you currently. I want to clarify this. Oop. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn or someone with Capricorn in their chart. They are not going to hold back. I mean, maybe Virgo, you felt like you had to just drop everything because you weren't seeing any action from them, you weren't seeing any desire from them, or you thought that maybe they just didn't have that same passion that you had, but that is completely far from the truth. And maybe it was from what they realized, the lack of what they did, that turned you off so much that made you walk away, or made you just kind of be like, you know what, whatever, I'm not going to try harder than I need to. They're realizing that they have to start showing really how much they care. Maybe Virgo, at a certain period of time, this person was very hard to read or very closed off. Or maybe they were just more focused on their own career, on their own projects, on their own development in some sort of way, which made you feel unprioritized. But I also feel for others of you with this combination of energy here, that someone is really like restraining themselves from showing how much more they want from this. Whether they think that you would feel kind of weirded out should they say, okay, I really want a relationship, maybe even I've been thinking about one day even marrying you. They almost feel like that may freak you out in some way, and they don't want to like startle you with how much they feel for you. Because yeah, with the Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, and Three of Wands, they have big plans, Virgo, and they all involve you. And some are just, again, restraining from reaching out as much as they want to. As much as they are still sending their energetic vibes out to you. I feel like very close they've come to texting you, writing out this whole message and then like deleting it, being like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to. For some, it's like they don't want to look foolish in some way. I don't know, a lot of different messages for different ones of you. What they think about you, Virgo. The Death card. Scorpio energy. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. You could be connected to a Scorpio. So Virgo, different messages for different groups of you. For some of you, I feel as if really you were the one to put an end to things, if that is the case for where you two are right now. You were the one to end it. You were the one to say you were unhappy with the situation, you were unhappy in the relationship or the connection, and despite the feelings that you may have had, there just wasn't enough that was shown to you to feel like this was worth still being a part of. So some of you were the one to end it. And maybe that's why there's still some restraint. Because if you were to end it, why would you ever be open to accepting another offer from them again? For some. Others, with this Death card here, I mean, this has completely changed them in a way they did not expect. Like the energy of death comes unexpectedly, right? It's as if, whatever this connection was or whatever happened between the two of you, it's completely changed them. It's made them want to change. It's made them want to be a person for you that maybe they weren't before. And then for the last group of you, I mean, again, there's this mystery about you. And there's still some unknown about what could happen between the two of you, right? But they know that, you know, however it may end, they do want to do what it takes to change where it is right now. If you guys aren't talking, they want to start talking again. If you guys are not in a committed relationship, they want to be in a committed relationship again. But they want to know what they need to do for you, Virgo, in order for this to become a reality. I feel someone does want to return in your life. Someone wants to resurrect in your life. I even get that someone's like lost weight in some way and wants to like show off their new body to you. I don't know, or maybe like add some muscle to it. Maybe even gotten like some work done on them. I don't know. Very small message for someone out there. But I also feel for others of you, maybe they realize they had to mature in order to be with you. Because you want something that's reliable, long-lasting, stable. And maybe they weren't that for you in the past. Maybe they were unreliable, unpredictable, inconsistent. But they really recognized and knew that they had to change that. What they like the most about you, Virgo, is the Magician energy. Gemini energy, Virgo energy. You could be double Virgo. Some of you could have Gemini in your chart or a lot of Virgo in your chart. It doesn't have to be the case. I mean, there's a magic to you. You know what you want, you go for it, and you make it happen. You don't give up. I mean, you could be very successful in what you do in your career. You could be very successful in your own projects. But it's like you put a spell on them, and now they're yours. Like that one song by Nina Simone. That's the song I'm hearing right now. Again, it's like by magic, you just pop up in the right time in their life, or you just know exactly what to say to make them feel better, or there's just some magic about you that they just can't believe. You know, I don't know if maybe you are into metaphysics, like you read your own tarot cards, you maybe even do magic in some way. They find it very sexy if you do. Others of you with this Magician card, they find it amazing, Virgo, that, you know, you can make whatever you want happen for yourself. You could find yourself, I'm not saying that your whole life was a garden of roses, but it's like if you find yourself in a situation you're not happy with, you use your energy, you use the power of your manifestation to bring yourself out of that situation and to bring something better for you. But really, the majority of you, there's just a magic about you that just keeps them wanting more. It keeps on craving more. What they don't like about you, Virgo, Knight of Cups energy, Pisces energy. Some of you could have Pisces in your chart. So there's a couple things I'm getting from this. For some of you, yeah, especially if you were the ones to walk away, it's like you were the one to choose that you weren't going to put any more of your heart into this. And that they feel in some way that you gave up on them. Even if you had every right to, you know. They still feel like you were the one to take a piece of their heart with them when you walked away. Others of you, I gotta say, with this Knight of Cups energy, what they don't like about you, they feel as if there was some sort of emotional unavailability that was going on, you know, in the connection, in the relationship. And maybe, Virgo, you asked them to give more of their heart than what they were willing to give at the time, or maybe they felt you were the ones being a bit emotionally unavailable, apprehensive of really showing yourself or revealing your full self. Again, it could go vice versa, but there was definitely some sort of form of emotional unavailability here within the connection. What they like the most about this Virgo, Nine of Swords energy, Gemini energy, I feel as if Virgo, with this card in this position here, it's almost as if the fact that because they can't keep you off their mind, they know that there's meant to be something so much more. The fact that they're always constantly reminded of you, or the fact that they always think about you, or there's something that was said to you, or that you said to them that has like always been playing in the back of their minds. I feel like it was during sex, or even just during a very intimate moment between the two of you. Maybe they even told you, like, I love you. And from that very simple statement, it's just been under lock and key ever since. I do kind of want to clarify this. They do feel like you feel the same way despite no communication going on between the two of you, or despite the lack of movement in the connection. That it's just, there's no other way that you can't feel the same despite everything you two have been through together. Let's go ahead and see. Why is the Nine of Swords here for what they like the most about this connection? Knight of Wands. Okay, so Virgo, I gotta say that they definitely think they have the advantage of being very persuasive, of being very seductive, and that should they say the right things to you, before it may have worked, right? Like, you know, I don't know, just to get them talking again. It's like, I really miss the way that you used to kiss me while we were doing this, or the way that you made me feel this way when we were doing this. You know, things very, very sexually intended, but did work or did turn you on in some way. I do feel, Virgo, that you were attracted to this person's charisma and confidence, and I feel, Virgo, that they were definitely the ones to pursue you the hardest, right? And maybe at first you like weren't sure if you were super down for it, but their persistency made it kind of attractive, made it kind of sexy. Like they just were not going to give up until they had this opportunity with you, Virgo. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Now, what they don't like about the connection, yeah, Six of Swords energy, Aquarius energy. So you could have Aquarius in your chart, you could be connected to an Aquarius. But they're afraid that you really have moved on mentally from this whole situation. That you said your piece, you were kind of done, and that you started the process of looking towards new opportunities. Going from an area where you may, you know, when things may have ended, or when you guys may have separated, or whatever the case is, or even if there's just like a rocky patch that's going on between the two of you, should you still be involved, the opportunity that maybe there's something else elsewhere that will be better for me, or that I will be happier with. Maybe you've even said that to them. You know what, you're just not the person that makes me happy, or I think there's something else out there that I would be happier with. Or maybe I'm hearing like you're not the one. Whether they said that to you or you said that to them, it was heartbreaking for someone to hear that. And they really, really hope that that wasn't the case. They really, really hope that truly you really haven't moved on. They may have even seen that you've been out, like maybe meeting up with other people or doing other things, or, you know, preoccupying yourself while they're still stuck wishing and hoping that you'll come back. And that you haven't come back yet is what's kind of worrying them. Highest hopes, 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Some of you could even be connected to another Virgo. But this is just, yeah, that you two will unite, you two will come back together, or that you two will stay through this strong. And this will be a long-term, prosperous relationship where there will be no endings, where there will be no breaks, where there will be no separation, but true fulfillment, true prosperity. That maybe even one day you'll end up marrying each other, having a family, moving in together, starting the foundation of what can turn out to be the 10 of Pentacles, happily ever after. Deepest fear, the Fool card. Aries energy, Aquarius energy, again coming through. Again, you're just over it. You're on to the next. You're moving on. You're not looking back. You're only looking forward. While they just kind of still feel as if they're the ones that still are stuck. They're the ones still hoping, which ultimately they feel a bit embarrassed about, or like, why can't I move on from Virgo? Why can't I move on from this the way that they seem to do so easily? I'm also getting something with gloves, like black gloves, or like, I don't know if you guys met in the winter time or something, like December, January, February, or that like there's a pair of gloves that someone would always wear when it's snowing outside or when it's really cold outside. That could be confirmation for someone. But that, yeah, that truly you moved on while they're still so stuck, or that you are thinking about completely closing this out so you can begin another chapter in your own life without them. For the likely outcome of the situation, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, open up the description box where we're going to overturn this card. I'm going to pull some more tarot and even pull some oracle cards for advice. But before we go, Virgo, I will pull a card from this deck. And I'm going to ask Spirit to further clarify anything that this person feels about you or anything that you need to know about this connection. Let's see. No one can satisfy my hunger like you do. And then don't turn your back on me. Yeah, Virgo, someone really feels like you're the only one that can make them happy, or that they can have this lover's energy with. And they really, really hope that this isn't the end, that you really are done with this, that you really are over this, that you're really turning your back on this. They're hungry for more of you, Virgo. They're craving you. If you guys are apart, man, are they missing you. Do they want you so bad? And they know that no one can compare to you. No one has that same chemistry, passion, magic within the connection that you two have within this. But we'll go ahead and see the likely outcome of this situation, Virgo. Again, if you'd like to join me there, just open up the description box where you'll find the link to Vimeo. If this is where we depart, Virgo, I really hope that this resonated with you in some way, or that you gained some insight and clarity. If you did, please let me know. Please hit that like button, drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.